Yo, welcome back to Rap Battles Uncut. This is Drib Natra coming at you with a freestyle, no script. This is the top of my noggin, and today I want to talk to you about a very interesting topics, very interesting facts that I've recently learned about some people in the ERB community. First things first, we have a Yuki situation. Now, I know Yuki, and I will not lie, I have accused her of such things as cheating and doing a bunch of other bad stuff. I have informed myself after talking to her and doing my own personal research as someone like me would do before getting into any type of heated arguments or confrontations. I realized one thing. Majority of these rumors, which I don't think is going to be appropriate to discuss on here, but I'll try to give my best, is one, she apparently revealed a part of her body to apparently Dex. I will gladly say that part is not true. I'll stand by it. I'll stand by it when I say that something like that is completely vile and horrid to make up. But there is one thing that is true. Now, I don't know the complete story behind it, so don't be like, ooh, tell me the drama and tell me the story. But I will say this. This is confirmed information. Yuki cheated, or at least attempted to, on Hype. Now, when you first hear that, it sounds bad. Well, of course it is. It's cheating. But in her defense, she says the way he was acting towards her and the way she was getting treated, she's tried multiple times to get away. Now, here's the thing though, every time she tried to, break up or get away, she would get hated on. And I'm not gonna lie, I saw this with my very own eyes. It is true. She has been hated on for some things that she honestly shouldn't have been should have been, hated on for. Now, the thing with Hype and all this information going by is apparently he's not here anymore. Not dead. He's not dead. Hopefully he's not dead. But he's apparently, hopped away from Roblox and Discord. And good for him. He's trying to work on himself, work on his mental health. But there has been confirmation that he apparently, now this is very funny, he apparently made a joke of saying, yo, Yuki, you should put on a maid outfit. Now, this is not IRL. This is, of course, Pixels. This is Roblox. But apparently, he was really insistent about the fact that she should wear a maid outfit. Now, the reason why I'm sharing this is because this is just one sample of the truth of apparently Hype being kind of different with her. What I've noticed when talking with Hype is he really does not care for her that much. But the only reason why he's staying in this relationship or even stuck in this position is because of the drama that surrounds her and him. They were both basically in this Chinese finger trap. One of them tries to pull out, let's say, for example, Hype was like, hey, I don't want to be part of this relationship anymore. They'll start accusing him, or there'll start being rumors coming up about him doing something. Or maybe there'll be backlash. Same thing with Yuki in this relationship. I've seen it with my very own eyes. She's tried to get out of a situation and get out of a relationship, and it completely turned on her with accusations of her cheating. Just like when she dated Dark Nova. Dark Nova immediately threw out the accusation that, hey, she cheated on me openly, that's why I'm breaking up with her. But no, it was actually her breaking up with him. There was no cheating involved. Now back to the cheating scandal that I just talked about with Hype. She apparently tried to, couldn't, but tried to. Not because, oh, I'm trying to be sneaky around him. She tried to cheat so he could break up with her. She's tried multiple times. And she said every time I tried to break up with him, it would go downhill. And there would be a lot of rumors, so I'd eventually have to go back to him to, ease the tension. But she really wanted him to break up with her So he is the reason why they're not together. But even with that in mind, I still feel like people would still throw out the accusation of her cheating. Now, she has confirmed to me directly that she's attempted to, but never actually did. I don't know the tiny details on that story. You can maybe ask her. I don't know. But that's all I've gotten so far. So far for me, it looks like there's just faults on both sides. Yuki, she's been in a lot of drama, a lot of situations. She's been in a lot of relationships with people that she probably shouldn't have. Like, there was a rumor that she basically told Anime she was 18 and they dated. Apparently, she doesn't really know much to say about that. She doesn't know what to say about that. That's from what I've heard. And same thing with Hype. Much of what I've heard is he really does not really care that much about her. From what he's told me since before he decided to, go bye-bye from everybody, he basically just said, hey, look, the only reason why I'm here is because the drama, and I hate the drama. But now he's gone, so he doesn't really have to worry about it anymore until he comes back. So it looks like there's faults on both sides, but there's more details about the Yuki situation that I don't really have enough evidence or proof to go by. Same thing with the 18-year-old Anime situation. I will say this though, I'll proudly say this. Don't trust everybody. Don't trust everybody, If keep it from my word, what I've told Red Rabbit, don't trust nobody. I rarely trust anyone. And the people that think that I trust, I really don't. I'm very vocal on who I trust or who I respect or who I want to hang out with. But when it comes to trusting people, I like to keep that a little bit private because you never know when someone will switch up. It's happened to me multiple times. It happened to a lot of ERB players. And I just wish it wasn't like that. But this environment that we're in, not just this ERB community, but Roblox in general, there's a lot of lies going around. This is a world where you can paint yourself to be anybody. Like recently, I sent into a group chat, hey, look, I just killed an alligator. It was like 10 foot. I have his skin on my bed. Now, of course, that's true. But if it was someone else, they could have made that up. They could have found a random picture of alligator skin online and sent it onto the group chat. You never know. Anyone can lie about the little thing. They can paint you to be anybody that you want them to. I could say I'm from Ireland and I'm related to royalty. And majority of people, depending on how you play your cards, could believe that. Now, the reason why I'm hitting on the topic about truth and trust and who you can't trust with is because there's been a lot of lying rumors, not just about Yuki, but about the community as a whole. Now, this is where I go back on the topic of the title of the video. The owner of Epic Rap Battles, Lava Flow Studios, and Mega Fun, I don't think he likes rap music. Now, this is a pretty interesting claim. It seems, irrelevant, but this guy, he owns one of the biggest, if not the biggest, rap video game on the Roblox. I mean, this is a pretty big deal. You would assume that he would, enjoy some hip-hop, and maybe he does. But what I've noticed from, me sending beats for him for a few months now, I've noticed one thing. Every time I check his profile and he's playing music, every single time I check what the music he's playing, I'm sorry to say this, is coworker music. This is music that I would play in a small, local, liberal town somewhere in England. Like, We Are Young, full on. Give them their, what is it called? Checkered button-up shirts. Give them, all that type of decorating stuff. It's that type of coworker music. And I was like, everyone has different types of music. I mean, there's some coworker songs that are actually pretty good. So maybe he's just, controlling the aux for work, because when I work sometimes I have to get the aux and I have to play these, friendly songs. It can't be anything cursing. But even then, when I control the aux, I play people like Lecrae or what's his face, Trip, I think. These rappers, but friendly rappers. And there's a few good Kanye West songs that don't have any cursing. But one thing I would like to point out is every time I send him a rap beat, he would be like, oh yes, this is great. But then he would check with the program, and the programmer would be like, programmer doesn't like it. And I was like, whoa. But you said you liked it. You're the owner of the game. Don't you have some type of authority or opinion? And that's when it hit me. He doesn't have an opinion because he doesn't mess with rap music that much. Now, this is just all a conspiracy theory. This is just me speaking my truth. Not saying that, hey, this guy doesn't like rap music, but I'm saying he's like, hey, there's a chance he doesn't. This is just one big theory that I think is really interesting to tap into. Now, of course, do I mean this out of harm to let's go bash the owner? Of course not. The owner and Megafun and Lava Flow, those people are doing so good for ERB right now. I don't know if you noticed, but a few weeks ago, we've hit over 1,000 daily, which is crazy. We have over 67 all-time million plays. No joke intended. I know. I swear, if I see one comment that says that number duo, I'm actually going to crash out. Anyway, I'm just saying this to bring light and a little bit of joy into this community, because recently I've noticed we've gone through some pretty dark and hard times. We've had a lot of players return, a lot of players leave. It's very, very interesting to see. And I will gladly say this. The game is evolving. There's new stories, new rumors, new topics. Now, here is where I have to take a little bit of a darker turn. There's people like Kisune. There's people like Unkillable. There's people like Dark Nova that sit here, chat with y'all, and spew lies, nasty lies, and do things behind the scenes that I cannot even show on a YouTube channel. I want y'all to stay wary of people like this. And if you need anyone to talk to or anyone to, vent to make sure that you are okay, that you are avoiding people like this, please reach out. I am open to everyone. Sometimes I feel like my kindness is a weakness, but I've learned to grow and use it when it is appropriate. And I feel like this is a very appropriate time to say, hey, if you need somebody, I'm here. This is Drib Natra signing off. Please like and subscribe. And hey, if you enjoy my yapping sessions, please ask for more. I love telling y'all information that I know, what I picked up, theories that I've learned, and I love communicating with y'all and learning more things. I've been told a lot of things. Some I had to keep in this little section, and some I can't. And of course, everything I say here isn't written down. It's on the top of my head. I wish I could rap like I'm talking right now. I wish I could. But even then, I'm still stuttering, if you couldn't tell. Now, I want to thank a lot of people. I want to thank Iraqi Patriot for supporting. I want to thank Luke the King. He's currently, I think, on a vacation right now. So when he comes back, hopefully you'll see my thank you. I also want to thank Anime. Him and I are currently collaborating for his second season of his show. I'm going to be the writer for it. I have some crazy ideas I want to share with y'all, and hopefully y'all will enjoy it. It's my first time, doing a big writing project, so I'm very excited. I want to thank him for giving me that opportunity. Also want to thank Yuki for actually letting me talk to her and actually explain the situation she's going through. I get it. There's some information and some topics that we haven't, talked about, but, all good things come with time. And I want to thank y'all for giving me your time of day to listen to this. All right. See y'all. Bye, everybody. Please pay attention for any new songs or another episode of Rap Battles Uncut. Thank you.